Do you think crypto airdrops are dead? There are literally thousands of airdrops that you can farm right now. Believe me or not, 90% of those crypto airdrops are not worth farming at all. You will spend hours and hours and thousands of dollars only to get an airdrop that's worth literally maybe $10. So in this video, we will be taking a look at a perpetual DEX which opened its platform for all users. The points campaign for this platform just went live recently, and we will be taking a look at how you can maximize earning those points so that you can get the maximum amount of rewards from this airdrop. The platform that we will be taking a look at is called HYENA Trade. Yes, this landing page looks absolutely sick. HYENA Trade is a perpetual DEX powered directly by Hyperliquid, Ethena and Base. Out of these three, Hyperliquid and Ethena did a very decent airdrop for its users, so there may be chances that HYENA can do the same for its users. Of course, nothing is guaranteed in crypto. This is not financial advice. Risk only what you can afford to lose. But anyways, let me show you how you can maximize the amounts of points that you can earn on HYENA so that you can get a bigger reward with this airdrop. But first, make sure that you are sticking around until the end of this video, because I have a secret trick that will allow you to farm not just one perpetual DEX airdrop, but two or more perpetual DEX airdrop altogether with just a few simple clicks. Once you are on HYENA, you will have to deposit some assets over on HYENA to start trading. Now, since HYENA is powered by Ethena, they are using Ethena's stablecoin called USDe as the margin token. So make sure that you have some USDe sitting in your wallet on any chain. After that, you can simply head over to deposit, and then I recommend you to use the Stargate bridge, which is going to be the easiest way to get Ethena's stablecoin over to Hyperliquid. But if you do not have Hyperliquid on chain, you do have other options as well, like depositing directly from an exchange like Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, or if you have a Visa card, you can also deposit USDe with your credit or debit card. Now, talking about the way to maximize the amounts of points that you earn on HYENA. Since this is a perpetual DEX, the very first thing that will get you the most amount of points is, of course, creating volumes. By creating volumes, I do not mean that you spam trades. What I mean is carefully selecting tokens which have a low open interest on HYENA, after which placing limit orders and wait for them to get filled. Once they are filled, make sure that your trade is open for at least a couple of hours, and if you can manage up to 6 to 12 hours. Currently, HYENA has about 20 tokens available for you to trade on. The maximum amount of leverage that you can use is up to 40x. There's about 25x leverage available for Ethereum, 10x for Hype, 20x for Solana, so on and so forth. Now, if you carefully look here on the open interest table, you would see that tokens like SUI, Doge, Link, XPL have literally only about $10,000 or $20,000 worth of open interest. These are the tokens that you want to trade on HYENA. Of course, this is not a guaranteed strategy. What I want you to do is pick out a couple of strategies, see which ones give you the highest amounts of points. But I'm speaking from experience. I have been farming multiple perpetual DEX, and towards the beginning, they tend to give out more points for low open interest tokens. HYENA not only has perpetuals, but it also has spot trading as well. Currently, within spot trading, you can't do much except for buy and sell Ethena's USDe token and Hype token. But still, I would recommend you to create some volume on this spot feature as well. I wouldn't recommend you to go too hard on this, just focus on creating volumes on the perpetual side. Now, if I'm not 100% wrong, then in my opinion, this could be one of the best strategies to get points for the HYENA airdrop. HYENA has a vault called HYENA Liquidity Provider Vault, also called as HLPe. The current APY of this vault is 4.6%, and the main sources of revenues are funding rates, market making, and liquidations. Of course, there will be drawdowns, and the current max drawdown is of about 0.2%. Now, why I think that this could be the best strategy to farm the HYENA airdrop? Number one, when you are in this pool, you will be earning points for the HYENA airdrop. Two, you're going to be earning an APY of about 5%. And on top of this, you will be earning points or sets for Ethena's, maybe I think season 5 or season 6 airdrop. I do not expect much from that, honestly, but still, you will earn 70x rewards in terms of sets. And on top of this, you will be earning points for Upshift, and the multiplier stands at about 5x right now. By the way, Upshift is a yield protocol where there are multiple vaults which you can select from, and yes, they do have their own points program. But anyways, please make sure to confirm that depositing money into this vault earns you points. As far as I know, this does earns you points for the HYENA airdrop, but like I said, nothing is guaranteed, so make sure you do your own research. Now, there aren't a lot distinguishing features from other perpetual dexes out there. Of course, if you want, you can create a volume of about $50,000 and unlock a referral link for yourself. The commission rate is very high, by the way. It's sitting at 50% right now. HYENA also has a swap feature where you will be able to swap between multiple amount of assets directly on Hyperliquid. These are mostly meme coins, so make sure that you know what you are getting into. Anyways, now is the time for me to show you a secret trick where you can farm multiple perpetual dexes with very minimal losses involved. And that trick is called delta neutral trading. To put it very simply, delta neutral just means opening directional trades. If we are taking a live example, then delta neutral would be shorting BTC on HYENA and then longing BTC on another perpetual DEX. In our case, I want you to use the platform called as TradFi. TradFi is sort of an aggregator of different perpetual dexes. TradFi will allow you to connect different perpetual dexes like Hyperliquid S3, Pacifica, Paradox, Extended, and Nardo as well. What my personal strategy has been is connecting my Nardo account on here. By the way, it's very simple. Just head over to Nardo, link will be in the description, and then create account there. Now use that same wallet to connect to TradFi as well. And here you will be able to connect your Nardo account. Now, if you do not have access to Nardo, do not worry. You can still go ahead with Extended as a perpetual DEX. Here, what I would want you to do is open a short on BTC on HYENA with about 5x leverage. Then head over to TradFi, connect your Extended or Nardo account, and then from there, go long on BTC at same price with same leverage. The profit and loss on both of these exchanges is going to cancel out each other, therefore leaving you with no losses and also no profits. Yes, there are expenses involved like trading fees and funding rates which you have to keep an eye on. But apart from this, if you're executing things very carefully, then you technically shouldn't see any losses. The only reason that I like this trick is doesn't matter which perpetual DEX account you connect here, you will earn points for airdrops for all of them. Aster has its own points campaign, Pacifica has its own point campaign, Paradox, Extended, and Nardo. All of these have their own points program. But my personal favorite has been Extended as well as Nardo. And on top of this, TradFi itself has its own points program. So any trades that are executed through TradFi will also give you points for its airdrop. So if you follow this one simple trick, you can stand a chance to qualify yourself for not just one, not just two, but three perpetual dexes airdrop. And that too with only a few $100s involved. But anyways, if you want to farm more crypto airdrops, then make sure you're watching these videos right here.